I just did this illusion thing. This illusion thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a video. I just did it.
What'd you do?
Well, I wasn't saying video, but it, like, it's got a dot in the center. You stare at it and it moves. Yeah.
Alright, so this is. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Can't laugh, bro.
I know.
You gotta start over.
Edit.
Alright. So, what were you saying?
I was saying I just saw this video that like tripped me out. The freaking wall was like moving and stuff. Yeah.
Alright, listen. Seriously though. So this is no joke. This is going to be the first podcast.
Alright.
And I guess I want to talk about your first deer. You remember that?
Yeah. I remember shooting and missing, and then it came back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few minutes later. Do you remember how you felt when you shot your first deer?
Yeah, I haven't seen the video, I've seen the video, but it's been a while, so I don't know.
Oh, the video of me recording you going to find the deer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting. Because I remember telling you you had a stick, and I said, poke that deer and make sure it's still alive, instead of saying, hey, poke it and make sure it's still dead.
Yeah.
Well, that was cool. So that was your first deer.
And then the next one, I was 9 or 10, but that was my first buck. And I was being loud and stuff, coughing and stuff, and then...
Yeah. Hey, don't talk while your mouth's in here.
And then...
Alright, so you killed your first deer.
Mm-hmm.
But you were kind of young, so you don't really remember how you felt.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, I don't. But the second one I did.
Yeah. Gotta watch your hand. But anyways,
I was moving around and stuff, and then the deer walked out. And it was like, I freaked out.
yeah, because I was playing on my phone.
Yeah.
And then you said, Daddy, there's a buck out there.
Yeah.
This is your second buck when you were 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were 9. We were over at my buddy's house, and I had that big deer on camera, remember?
Mm-hmm.
But I said, well, I told myself I was going to let you shoot whatever came out. Buck, doe, or that big buck.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was playing on my phone, it was getting kind of dark, and then you were like, Daddy, there's a buck out there. And I didn't want to look up because I was thinking it was going to be that big one.
Yeah.
But when I looked up and saw that it wasn't the big one, which wouldn't have mattered, I was going to let you shoot it anyways. Then what? Then what? You remember that?
Well, I was just like nervous because I thought it was going to kick because I hadn't shot a gun in so long. But I ended up shooting it and it wasn't that bad. So we went out and he called his friend and he came out and...
Who called his friend?
You.
Oh, Dan?
No, you called Dan and he came out and...
Got the deer?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you shot that first buck, that was your first buck.
Mm-hmm.
When you shot your first buck, you were scared to
Yeah.
shoot because you thought the gun was going to kick.
Yeah.
But I told you, hey, just act like it's Call of Duty and let it rip.
Yeah.
And you made a 95-yard shot. Killed it.
Found it like
40 yards away. That was your second buck.
not even that.
I mean your first buck.
It wasn't even that far.
Yeah, I ranged it. Across the food plot. It's 95 yards. Alright, and then we went hunting some more a for that year and the year after, and we saw some does. Remember, we saw a bunch of does, and I was like, "You want to shoot them?"
And I was like,
You're like, "Nah, you don't want to shoot them."
Yeah, and then
because you wanted to kill a bigger deer, right?
Yeah. But
so fast forward to this year, and we go hunting. Was it the first time we went together? No, we had already been a few times, and we saw during bow season, remember? And we saw some deer.
And then.
But they were always too far away.
Yeah.
But this year the rut started around the 15th, and we went to another buddy of mine's property, where we're kind of sitting in that big, kind of old cabin thing on a porch or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird, but I told you you're going to see deer that morning.
They were.
And remember I saw that big buck back in the woods across the dam. And then when I saw that buck, you
kind of just like
walk, I kind of gave up.
Yeah.
But it was still early.
Yeah.
So I just started kind of playing around on my phone again. And then tell us what happened.
Then, for the second time, I told him there was a big buck. And this buck was actually pretty big. I don't have the skull right now, but it had walked out, and it was on the right of us. And it was just in the corner of my eye. I saw something big.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I looked over, and I saw it, and it was, if I would have shot it, it's the biggest buck I've ever killed.
Yeah.
And then,
you told me.
Yeah, and then you looked up, and you didn't even see it. You were looking all the way far back.
Yeah, I was looking way out there.
It was probably like
15 yards, probably.
From where we were at. But
yeah,
then,
right in front of us. The reason I couldn't see him because that thing was in my way.
That post, yeah. But
anyways, I ended up seeing him, but by that time he was walking along the edge of that pond, that dried up pond.
Yeah, and then he had walked out a little bit farther, and he made a noise to like get the deer to move its head, just to turn so I could shoot it in the heart. And then I hit it in the heart and lungs, and we found a
Well, he ran, he was walking down the lake, and I told you, I said, look, when he gets to the top of the hill, I'm going to stop him. But as soon as I stop him, you got a hammer. And when he got to the top of the lake, I can't believe he turned because he was walking away from us. I thought he was going to turn kind of quartering away, but he actually turned broadside, didn't he? It's crazy.
Yeah, and then
we got the video of it. But he turned, I made the noise, he turned, as soon as he turned, boom, 100 yards. I think it was 101 yards.
Yeah, but then we had shot him, or I'd shot him and he had ran, and he didn't even make it that far. He dropped in this little ditch, and I couldn't really see him. But we came through and we saw a bunch of blood on this tree, and then...
Yeah. Were you excited then?
Yeah, that's whenever I was
when we started seeing the blood?
Yeah, whenever I saw that blood all over that tree.
But I didn't really know how big he was, or how wide he was, until we found him.
Found him, because it was like...
Because I didn't see him when you saw him. I only really saw him walking away, and I was too busy worried about getting you set up to shoot.
And then, yeah, we found him in the bottom of this little corner, like, ditch area.
Yeah.
Went up.
When you saw it, was you happy?
I was surprised because it looked bigger close up. It looked way bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, he was wide. He was 16.5 inches wide.
Yeah.
So
then I'd killed that deer, and then he had went hunting again, because I was kind of like, that was it, you know, and then it was towards the end, and he was getting ready. But he had went out and went hunting, and you shot a buck.
Yeah.
And then we had
the same day we shot a buck.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Because I shot That it was that.
You shot that buck, and then the next couple days, I had came back to your house.
Yeah.
And you shot another buck.
Yeah.
And you thought that buck was just, well, another buck walked out while you were looking for your other buck, right?
Yeah, but you know, I got the buck.
Yeah.
I shot this one on the 7th, I think. Yeah. And then I shot that one the same day you shot yours. I wish we had your skull here so we could show it. But there's a video on the YouTube channel.
I think I have a picture. Bruh, look what Brandon sent me. The picture of me and her.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I never saw it.
But I'll put a picture of the buck up on the video.
But
yeah.